Koen, you want to do a review for the whole season, I think, or more or less give you stars.
What I first want to do is like we should do maybe a total review, and then I would like to really have the time to try to get some questions answered. Yeah. So for me, if I would put it all together, maybe it's very disappointing for some people. I will give it only a 7.5. So from 5 stars, it will be 3.5, I think. Then
3.5 for the whole series. You give 3.5 stars.
Yeah, and it's only because, or maybe then if you compare it, like if you do it mathematically, it should be 4, because I would give the first season I would literally give a 5. Second season I would give a 4.5. Or a 4, and then the other season at 3. So yeah, let's say it's a 3.5, 4. Yeah.
And that has a lot to do with the last season.
It has mainly to do with the last season, because I still, if I think about it, I still get a bit furious. It's just because they did.
Maybe in a week, maybe I have to talk about it.
It's only a compliment, and that's why people still. The funny thing is, my brother invites me a lot on the app Telegram. We invite each other about movies and series because we have a similar taste.
Yeah.
And he always tells me, "Man, you should watch this." And then okay. And I told him, "Man, you should watch Dark." And I told him this like 2 weeks ago. And he wrote me this morning. So, "Man, should I watch Dark?" I said, "No." And he said, "Why?"
Oh, come on.
Yeah, no, but now I realized. Okay, I will tell him, "Man, watch it and let me know what you think."
Of course. Of course, this is one of the best sci-fi series of the last years.
It really is, but it's such. Actually, my frustration comes mainly out of the compliment that you have to give the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Season 1 for me was like a diamond, very good made. Had all the stuff that you really want, but it didn't have any of the shortcomings that some shows have. Like Stranger Things also has some shortcomings, small ones maybe, or big ones, depends on what you like. And this was like season 1, bomb, perfect. Season 2, first 4 or 5 episodes, very good still, and then it went a bit frustrated, but still good. And then that's why they raised the bar so high that it's I think it was maybe impossible to make it the way I would have liked it. So that's maybe just a personal thing. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, for me, the review of the whole series. Well, I started watching the series. I already heard some people talking about it.
Yeah.
Mostly, I'm a bit. I don't know. There's so many series out there, and there's so many people around you saying like, "Oh, you should watch this. You should watch this."
Exactly. Yeah.
But like I told you before, I have been working on a time travel story myself for some time. It's now in the closet, by the way. I'm working on a different story, but maybe I get it out of. But I did do.
You put it on pause, yeah.
Yeah, I did do a lot of research in it. So I read books of Michio Kaku, the Japanese guy, and. So I did a lot of reading into it, watching a lot of videos all the time, the theories and stuff. So by that I felt like, this series sounds like perfect. This is like what at that moment when I heard of it, it's like right away what I was into at that moment. So I thought I have to see the series. And then started watching the first season, and I was like right away blown away. Like, okay, this is so intriguing and so interesting how what they are doing here with time travel and the way they present it in a very Nordic tradition way, and not this
more realistic, more down to earth,
exactly,
more,
not that this big spectacle as you see often in American series and movies, which is also cool. But I liked this change, a sci-fi story in a Nordic tradition, more or less.
And
very
also,
cool.
Exactly, and also there are some time travel or sci-fi, not necessarily time travel, but there are some sci-fi indie movies that some of them are very good, some of them are a lot of them are not good, and this was like it has the big impact of the big ones, but it mixes all the indie parts in it, which is very nice.
Yeah, exactly. And then the acting, you saw right away that there's some new talent emerging. With especially, I found Lisa Vicari is in her name. I think she was very good. I think in the first season, and she kept being good. So that's fun. The music.
She's a talent to watch the coming years. Yeah,
exactly. But that also accounts, I think, for Louis Hoffman. I think he also already won some awards. He's actually, I saw an interview with him this week, and it was amazing how good his English is. I don't know if he has. Yeah, it was really talking with a British accent and dialect. So he's.
And he's
I think
preparing for other movies. Yeah.
I think he might have been doing some training, dialect coach, to maybe go to the US or something. But I think we'll hear more of him also. But to get back to it, season 1 I was blown away. So maybe 5 stars for that one. Then season 2, I also really liked. There were some really big reveals and plot twists there with Charlotte being Elizabeth's daughter, but Elizabeth also being her mother, or if I'm saying it right. But those kind of things. Then at the end, the parallel universe thing, which was very cool. That triggered me. But then there were also some moments that I doubted, like, okay, do they know themselves where the story is going?
Yeah, exactly. It was already there a bit starting. Yeah.
But that made me a bit worried. But then I found out that they actually had a whole game plan for all the 3 seasons. So that got me more excited again when starting this season. I think in our season 1 and 2 review, we said both that we gave this series 4 stars, but that the last season would make it if it gets higher or lower. For me, this last season, I think, like I said also in our season review, I have to commend what they did here. I think it's really craftsmanship what they did, what they showed, and I think it's really great for that matter. But the story that they have chosen to go with, it didn't hype up or get me more excited or enthusiastic about this story. So in the end, if I have to give my opinion about the whole series, I don't go lower, because I think for what they did it well. But I stick with my 4 stars.
Okay. I'm 3.5, so it's quite close.
It's quite close. So that ends also our series review. Let us know in the comments what you thought of this season and the series as a whole. And if you liked this video, share your appreciation with us by hitting the like button and please subscribing to the channel.